Hi Leo Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and very blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Leo. And unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread. I'm just going to, I'm going to be using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck. But I'm going to, before I move this, if you haven't read this, I'm going to leave this up for a few more seconds. And then show my tarot deck box, which is assisting my wonderful masterpiece here. Thank you, Spirit. Leo Moons. I hope that everyone is feeling blessed, doing very well, enjoying your life, yourselves, loving yourselves, and just sitting in a great state of gratitude. We have a lot to be grateful for. I'll give these a couple more here. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Here's my deck box there. Go ahead and move that. I'm going to split the deck. And we'll scoot. Let's see, we'll move it. Keep it right about there. Might even, we can keep it here for now. Okay, so let's see what the first card is. We have Judgment. So a call to action where I don't feel this is like a personal situation where one person is judging the other. I feel overall that this is like I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune, where things are beginning to balance themselves out in relationships, in life situations, could be career as well. And I do feel that in your presence or with those that you are connected to, one is reaping what one has sown. And what is naturally destined to take place, I feel is definitely here and speaking. And the archangels are making their presence known, I feel, in a very strong way. And I've been getting Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Gabriel quite a bit. Metatron has also been making an entrance as well, very strongly, with the energy of protection. As I do feel with this Judgment card as well that it's just very, very necessary. This is a card of 20, which breaks down to a 2. So I do feel that this may have a strong influence on relationships and partnerships and things that are no longer serving one. People, I feel like being in this really fiery season that we're in, that a lot of courage and bravery is beginning to unleash itself within a lot of individuals spiritually, where more and more people are beginning to stand up for themselves and do what feels right for them and do what's right by themselves. They're doing right. You're doing right by yourself, I feel, too. Like, I feel this as a collective, but because this is your reading, I'm definitely, my vision is moving more towards this situation here and not so much here. where I do feel there may be some separations in a family, or what one has, I would say, been given the definition of as family, and coming into the truth of what family really means and what it really is for this particular individual. I feel that they are protecting their heart by making this action and doing what is best for them and doing what's right for them. So there may be what may seem like a separation of a family, but I do feel that, you know, what one may have been focusing on, where there may have been a feeling of loss or lack. There's never anything that's lost or lacking. You can never lose anything that isn't yours, and will always be provided. I feel that's where the Archangel presence is coming in as well, to speak to always being provided for in a very majestic and fated way, and just trusting that the universe has your back completely, because they do. And I would say too, you know, whatever, if, you know, you're separating from a family or a partnership, that I feel that you've been given the signs and signals to know that everything is going to be okay. And that in doing what is right for you, that you're allowing others, you're not enabling, and you're allowing others to go through their own journeys and realizations and come to some clarity about what is best for them as well. Because I do feel, I'm hearing, you know, no one wants to be with another who isn't necessarily truly wanted, where they're wanted for all the wrong reasons and not for what stands true within them as an individual. And this may be something, you know, that's very painful. I do feel too, with the endings and the separations, there's, you know, always going to be beginnings, as we have two tens that come together to make this 20. And those two tens individually by themselves break down to a 1. Speaking to ace energy, which is total new beginnings. And I feel new beginnings for the better, where everyone is going to, the more they come into their own sovereignty, is going to move into greater new beginnings. That's going to be beneficial and raise the vibration, where people are genuinely happy and not living having to feel a certain way within that doesn't feel so good. And so I feel this time is definitely here and is very present in your life. Very emotional too, as I'm seeing the water just now too. Very emotional. But a change is here. We're coming to the end of a cycle here, as this is before the World card. Speaking to a major cycle that's completing itself and coming into a total brand new beginning. Red and white may be significant as well. Noticing the colors popping from this, and then also the ribbon that I was speaking on. I feel like as I was speaking on the fate of individuals as they serve themselves first and do what's best for them with no enabling and coming into sovereignty, the blessings come down. The second card. And I was going to say too that because everything came in at once when I was separating these tens here, where we have 1 and 1. Overall, with that 1 energy, we have the Magician, and that ace energy that I was just speaking on as well. But with the 2 1s together, that is the symbol of Gemini, which is representative of this Magician card. I think this is a wonderful card too. He kind of had a little sneak peek as I was getting my deck ready for this reading. But with the Magician energy, I totally feel that this is what, you know, one is coming into as far as their spiritual power and their spiritual strength. and being able to utilize the tools to manifest the life that they wish to see. And whereas, you know, with this judgment, you brought this energy in for yourself and, you know, asking for change. You may have been praying for change without even realizing that what it is that you do, how you move, what you say, everything in every single second is manifesting exactly where it is that you are currently and where you're leading yourself into, and being assisted by the divine that is helping you as you continue to want greater for yourself and you become even more powerful here. Some of you may like, I'm hearing Mexico. I'm getting Mexican vibes here. And also Aztec, that may be significant. Or some of you may speak very strong Spanish, listen to Spanish music. Very strong vibe with that there. You may enjoy Latin food. You may have just had Latin food. This, the wand, the Ace of Wands that the magician is holding here. I mean, this is all 4 aces. And then with the infinity symbol as well, I'm definitely getting like never ending. Like now that you've come into this wonderful power here, it's like it's only the beginning and it's just going to increase. But we have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And all of those energies combine into one. I feel overall like the magician is the 5th ace, the definite ace energy that's just masterful. So you're totally in mastery of what it is that you've been working on and this new beginning. As I was saying with the Ace of Wands, I feel like even though you are able to utilize these elements to really come into this magician energy, that your focus currently is mainly on an Ace of Wands energy, where that may have something to do with your career or a relationship. Now, with your career, there may be something like a new endeavor that you're beginning, or something that you have truly tapped into for yourself, and you're becoming more bold with it and wanting to share it and express it and not being afraid to do that, where that courage and that bravery is coming in. As you realize that the more that you do that, the more success is going to come towards you because there's no blocks. And so on the other spectrum with the relationship, I feel a lot of you are having very passionate feelings about a particular individual, and you're looking towards the future. And I feel like a lot of you are doing a lot of daydreaming or just visualizing overall about this Ace of Wands energy that I feel you're very excited about. This may have something to do with a vacation as well, and wanting to get away on a nice little escapade. And this could be, you know, travel to Mexico. Very abundant energy here too, with the green and the red energy. And also too, there may be some kind of inkling connected to Christmas time as well. And being related to that Ace of Wands energy. And with the cup, I'd say, you know, with this and where it's placed at and the energy of the magician looking forward, I feel like too, like, okay, let me finish this first. Everything's kind of coming in together. But with the Ace of Cup being here, I feel that that would be the next step. Like, I feel like you have been able to fill your own cup, and now this is going to be a part of this Ace of Wands energy here, where they're kind of aligned here, I'm noticing as well. But this is also towards the edge, moving towards the future, where it's like, what's next to come? And then, like, I'm getting like this infinity symbol isn't necessarily above the magician's head. It's kind of like in a lean motion, like a pimp style. So some of you just may be really feeling yourselves and totally in your element, very confident, very sure of who you are and what you're doing and how you're doing it. And I feel too just very excited overall about what you have discovered for yourself and within yourself, and very happy to play with it. Like you're having fun and enjoying yourself and enjoying your life and totally worry-free, guilt-free, living in integrity, knowing the power that you have within yourself, coming into a whole new beginning with that one energy there. The third card. Yes. All right. 9 of Cups. I know that's right, Leo Moons. Come on. All right. So this is what I was just talking about, this magician energy and the happiness that's here and what they have seen, what you have totally like just made for yourselves. Like you're doing it. And like you're taking delight in it. You don't have to feel bad about it. Like it's easy breezy. And so with the 9 of Cups here, this is wish fulfillment. And I was speaking on that Ace of Cups energy. Been getting this strongly here too, with this cup kind of poking out in between these sets of 4 cups here, where 2 individuals feel this is a manifestation that you're bringing in, where you may be going through a transition where there's a separation and bringing in a new beginning with someone else. This Ace of Cups offer here, where you're wanting to offer an Ace of Cups, and I feel that this may be vice versa to whoever it is that you have on your mind and are daydreaming about and feeling good about. Like I feel they make you feel good and you make them feel good. It's a very reciprocal energy that's delightful and it's happy. This is total happiness here that I'm getting, a lot of joy and good fun energy. But as I was saying, this Ace of Cups energy is between these sets of 4 cups here, where we have the energy of 8 of Cups energy, where I feel with a connection, 2 people have utilized their energy to bring in this judgment energy to assist themselves to be able to walk away from something. And this could be, you know, coming into balance with oneself, with masculine and feminine, and drawing in that other part of you, where that's also having everything to do with a connection with someone that you're wishing for in particular. And 2 people are missing each other for sure, with the 4 cups here and the 4 cups here, and this Ace of Cups kind of in the middle, wanting to offer each other a good amount of love now that they've been able to do this for themselves. And it being heavily protected. I feel like this is more like, I was getting the main 3 that I had mentioned earlier, the archangels, but I feel like these are a lot of archangels here that are present, along with their counterparts as well. 9 energy is 9th house, ruled by Sagittarius, and the planet ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter. So we have strong, abundant, I would say, you know, free-spirited energy. It's very lighthearted and fun and free. And then Cups energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Having a lot to do with emotion, feeling, and matters of the heart. Matters of the heart, protecting the heart. Because I feel the heart at one point, you know, or even for most of, you know, your journey, there's been a lot of heartache and heartbreak, where that has not been necessarily a bad thing, but has brought you into your true power to help you be this magician here, to bring in what it is that you want to see for your life and for your happiness. And it's true happiness. With a very sturdy, like, and I was looking at this too, very sturdy foundation is what I'm getting here, where all these tools are being used and being supported by this. And now with that stability, bringing in your wish A wish being fulfilled. And this doesn't have to be a connection either. This could just overall speak to the walking away that you had to do and the separation where you haven't been connected with both energies of masculine and feminine, and coming together with that and filling your own cup. And as you're filling your own cup, the things that are happening around you are beginning to overflow from you filling your own cup, where there's just overall happiness with each and everything that you do. No matter whether, no matter it be, in a relationship or in career or, with friends, all of the above. I feel like you could take each of these cups here, like 9 wishes. All right, so the 4th card. Ooh-wee, baby, we have Justice. And this is falling underneath the Judgment card. So this is a heavy major arcana that we have here in your reading so far. Heavy. The card of 8 was just speaking on the Jupiter energy and the abundant energy, also with the Magician and the colors here and the amount of abundance that's here. I feel this is speaking to it's like the shades of abundance, where, there's prosperity, there's finance, joy and happiness, and balance and peace that's being brought in for you as well. And with this falling under the Judgment, I just say, I would say that this definitely speaks to the confirmation of that balance coming in from this Judgment energy taking place at the beginning stages of a very new and exciting, fulfilling journey for you. And I feel like, too, the angels are making their presence here known, that they totally have your back. And as long as, there's the integrity and the remnants that are always in truth, balance is going to be here. And they're going to show you that in each and every way. Some of you also may be dealing with a situation with the separation that I was speaking on in family that may have to do with court situations, or even coming together where you have to do something legally, sign papers, marriage documents, divorce documents, whichever that may be, that may resonate for you. But I'm getting more of a separation energy. But again, with that separation, there's always a coming together of a new beginning that you're bringing in. So for some of you, this could be also too speaking to a marriage that's taking place, where, the masculine energy is truly being called upon as a leader. But getting back to the Justice card, I'm getting Libra energy here, so that may be significant. And then also too, I feel that with this Justice, I feel that what you feel you may have been losing, and that greatness coming in is speaking to the golden abundance that is present here for you, where it's, I feel like royalty type energy, like your true essence of your zodiac sign, your moon sign of Leo, and that being present where your wishes have come true. And now balance is being brought in where it's here to stay. Where it's here to stay. And I'm getting like also too that cultural tie. Like I'm getting, along with the Aztec energy, like Native American as well. So there may be a connection there that's like very historic. And it also may have been kept quiet, where the truth is now being revealed about one's identity. And bringing that, that balance with that truth coming in It's helping one to know, you know, who it is that they really are and where their roots lie and where they come from. Some of you, there may be some of you that had no knowledge of your ancestors. And some of you may have been doing something legal-wise as well in order to obtain certain documents or something that has to do with your ancestry. With the number 8, that is also 8th house energy as well that I'm getting here, which is ruled by Scorpio. And Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. So I'm getting more strongly the Pluto energy with the destruction of old beliefs and what one may have been possibly told about who they are, and then doing research and doing it through legal matters and finding out and discovering the real truth of who they are and where they come from. And then with that, finding that out, that has again assisted with being able to have that bravery and that courage to stand up for yourself and do what's right by yourself, to do right by you. And with this, I just would, before I move on, this is the 4th card placement, and 4th house energy is Cancerian energy, having to do with strongly, I'm getting unconditional love, nurturing, and really that self-love, taking care of oneself, that Ace of Cups energy, very strongly. A lot of self-love that you are really gaining for yourself and have had to really come into. And I feel that you may have not trusted that in the past. You may not have trusted that in the past and took a leap of faith coming from Magician, that 0, that full energy, took that leap of faith and now are just totally amazed by realizing what it is that you can bring in when you have this abundant self-love energy within yourself because you know your truth. And that being maintained and stabilized here with that Justice card. The 5th card we have is the 8 of Swords. Now this was in reverse, I think, and I'm going to leave it that way because I feel that kind of speaks to the imprisonment and the way that one was feeling, the way that you may have been feeling, not knowing your truth and uncovering a massive amount of truth that has helped you to be able to move forward in a very positive way. So releasing yourself from this 8 of Swords energy that's present here and shining that royal shine that is truly within you because you are becoming whole. There's wholeness within you. And I do feel that the angels are definitely celebrating you. And that gratitude energy, definitely feeling that too. Just an overall gratitude for who it is that you are and how you got here. And now that you know the truth of a lot about who you are and those individuals who have helped you in past lives and for many, 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 many lifetimes have helped you to come into this wonderful, wonderful Magician energy here. That 9 energy, that Sagittarian energy, where I do feel that connection of masculine and feminine has come together and help you to be even more that free spirit, to unbind yourself from this 8 of Swords energy where you may have felt in prison, having to live a certain way, be a certain way according to something that wasn't even based on truth. And then again, we have another 8 energy. And so there's 3 references of 8 where we have the infinity symbol. That is the shape of an 8. And then we have the Justice card with 8. And then also the 8 of Swords. So some of you may be seeing 888. But that also overall is tying into that rich amount of abundance in more ways than one that is present here for you, that you have awesomely been bringing in for yourself like a boss. Like a boss. And Swords energy is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So very airy energy where, again, I just feel that, like, along with the physical truth helping you and assisting you, that mental energy, not being in your head about things that are no longer relevant. Like, you know your truth and you're sticking with your truth and allowing that to propel you forward. This is your truth here. All these elements here that you're able to utilize in a magician way and bring in your wishes. And again, not having to feel guilty or live with worry. That's the proof right here with this Eight of Swords. In reverse. And I don't normally take reversals, but I was definitely feeling that energy there to not turn it upright. All right, so I'm going to move this over so we can make room for the last card, the sixth card. And sixes are about unconditional love. You may be seeing consecutive sixes. The 9 is an upside down 6, and so I think that's pretty cool that that will be falling underneath the 9 of Cups. And then kind of speaking to a finale of some sorts here that is ending on a good basis of love. I do feel too with the magician energy and that smooth magician manner that the view is kind of, even though it's like this is the next card after, I feel like the vision is kind of coming this way. So like southeast energy, that may be significant. And we do have that south energy that I was getting with Mexico. That could be also related to travel. And with that cups energy too, water, moving over water and moving southeast. Some of you may be even moving southeast, wherever you're located, whether that be within the state, within your country. Just take it as it resonates. All right, so the sixth card that we have is the King of Cups. So I'm feeling like this is pretty awesome. I'm feeling like, just as I was saying, this magician is looking towards this energy here. This is not gender specific. I feel like the magician is looking at this King of Cups here. And the King of Cups is looking at this magician, where not just like, I feel like this is dual magician energy, speaking to two individuals who are missing one another. So whether this be masculine or a feminine, they're very much in their power here with this King of Cups energy, just as I feel this is definitely you. If it's not you, this may be you. Take it as it resonates. But I feel these are two individuals where the passion is making itself known, and that Ace of Wands energy having everything to do with a new beginning, where I feel it could be career related too. We're coming together, two individuals spiritually and doing the work and working together in a very spiritual way, are bringing themselves even closer together. And as they're doing that and as they unite, whatever it is that they do with their careers is going to strengthen and magnify. And that's speaking to that abundant energy as well, and finances, and not just in spirit. In finances and love, prosperity, everything. And so I do feel that this King of Cups energy is the wish of the magician. The magician is the wish of the King of Cups. And the connection is definitely here. Being sure and no longer in one's head about a situation or feeling imprisoned, like they can't get out of something because they've been assisted by the divine, because they have done the work for themselves and done that self-love, come into your true power, seeing your wishes come true, having that stableness where this energy here, let me drink some of my tea. This energy here is no longer. And notice too, the King of Cups is looking up towards the Magician and not necessarily at this Eight of Swords energy. Like it's totally not, it's irrelevant. And as I was saying with the Magician energy, like I feel that this Magician has like it's like the power that like it's being used right now with that little zing of light around the head of this wand here, where it's like a love spell. It's like a love spell, and both parties are inviting this in with their sovereignty, because we each have individually, you know, our own power to bring in what it is that we wish for, and also in respects to who is, you know, inviting themselves and being open to that energy. So this is totally speaking to that, where two individuals are working together, bringing in each other, I feel too, and filling each other up with this Cups energy and that Ace of Cups here that I was speaking on, each having an Ace of Cups present here, where they're wanting to make an offer to one another. This King of Cups may have very special tattoos, or I would say be into art. And I would say decorating the body in some kind of way, if it doesn't have to do with tattoos. And I'm seeing this tear here, which I feel is kind of speaking to that Four of Cups energy between two individuals where they're missing each other. That's a little rose petal. Let me grab these. I kind of have these floating around, and I'm feeling that kind of made itself known. So we'll just go ahead and go with the flow here and bring in the roses. And so with this offer too, I would say, you know, it could be that someone's going to be getting flowers, or that they love flowers, or there's a connection in speech or spirit that has to do with roses or flowers. This could be rose water, like a special love water with a little potion, you know, that the Magician has made. And the King of Cups is just loving it. Almost like wanting more, like very into, I would say, like the scent, the essence, and the feeling, and the vision of what this Magician is able to do. Like almost like mesmerized, but allowing that and open to that. And I feel they're missing this energy. There may have been a separation. That could be that judgment where something couldn't take place, but now it's bringing itself back together here with that Four of Cups and the walking away, 4 and 4, and that Eight of Cups energy. And that's another 8 too. So we have 8, 8, 8, 8 overall here, which is pretty awesome. And I say would definitely speak to the abundant energy between two individuals, and definitely what one has brought in for themselves. And again, take this as it resonates. This could be you, or this could be you. I definitely feel that this is angelic and divine energy overall that's assisting with this journey and the connection between two. But the King of Cups, very loving, and that unconditional love, I think that's perfect that it falls in this 6th place category. The 6th card being the 6th card and speaking to that unconditional love and how they're being seen. I mean, I feel like they're loved by everyone they come across. They're not very expressive right away with their feelings, and that could have a lot to do with this Four of Cups energy, but they have a lot of emotion on the inside and a lot that they want to share. They've gained a lot and they've worked hard. They've built a lot. And now that they've come into their stability, I feel with both energies coming into stability, wanting someone to share it with. Loving the sauce. All right, Leo Moon. So yes, that's all I'm getting. I hope that these messages were helpful and brought some enlightenment and confirmations. I thank you so much for allowing me into your space and for all of your love and support. I wish you all the very best. Do take great care. Peace. I love you.